There's a tangled web at the foot of Division 3. Ian Atkins, former Shrewsbury player and current Chester manager, was once at Everton and teammate of Kevin Ratcliffe, former Chester manager and now at Shrewsbury. So it's the battle of the teams with personal intervention.
I know Ian. I know he won't give anything up until it's mathematically impossible. Well, any team wouldn't anyway. And like I say, if there's any man that is going to get Chester out of it, he's the right man to do it.
Kev's did a great job at Chester. Been there 5 years, I think he had, and they say sometimes you need a move. And obviously got the Shrewsbury, and it just take time. And he's done a good job there. It's just unfortunate for him that they have got sucked in, and whether they've got enough players there to get out of it obviously will remain to be seen.
There's always been a togetherness at the football club, but I must say that if anything, the situation that we're in has brought it even more together, and I'm more than happy with the response I'm getting from the players. I've had a great response since I've come here as manager, but I'm getting even a better response now. So when we get through this, I think that it's going to make the players a lot stronger, and hopefully they'll never come into a position like this again.
And if you throw into the pot a team who in the last 12 months have been there, seen it, and had a goalkeeper who miraculously claimed the survival T-shirt, you have this year's third division relegation trinity: Carlisle United, Shrewsbury Town and Chester City.
The opposition do not concern me one bit, but I do know now that the opposition are concerned with Chester, where 3 months ago it wasn't the case and you were the whipping boys and everybody expected you to go down. But I said before, we give ourselves one hell of a fighting chance now, and there's a lot of confidence about the place. And so if we could pick our 3 points up on Saturday, and it's going to be difficult because they'll be fighting as well, but we're capable of doing it, then the pendulum has swung our way.
Such words were the epitome of each manager's team talk this weekend. And so when Steve Jagielka put Shrewsbury ahead at playoff chasing Barnet, the pendulum swung in their favour. Kevin Ratcliffe had the edge over Ian Atkins, and the pendulum kept swinging his way. But then it stopped and began its return journey. Barnet equalised through Scott McLeish 5 minutes from the end, but a point for Shrewsbury, well, perhaps was good business. Because at Sealand Road the nerves were taut. Chester and Carlisle were engaged in battle, a contest never likely to be startling in quality, but always fulsome in its tension. In the end, the gap between glorious success and relegation failure may be minuscule, and when Luke Beckett had this ruled out for Chester, inches were the difference. And after this, Carlisle, with no shots on goal, then had 2 sent off as the tension increased. First, Stuart Whitehead. And second, Stephen Halliday, both for 2 bookable offences. But in the last seconds, the 9 men beat the 11 with their only shot on target. Scott Doby pulled Carlisle away from immediate trouble. Kevin Ratcliffe at Shrewsbury and Ian Atkins at Chester were in it together again.
To get done when we did in the 90th minute, which was basically Carlisle's first shot on target and only shot on target, then it becomes a cruel game, but that's football.
It was always going to be a blood and thunder game. There was no pretty football out there, and like I say, to come off with the 3 points, is the lads obviously jumping around up there in the changing rooms, apart from the 2 lads that got sent off, who obviously feels that they've let people down and they're disappointed with it.
The others may think, and Carlisle might think they're out of it, but suddenly you go and win another 2, which we're capable of doing the way that we're playing, and they slip up, it's back to square one again. So no, you're still in. There's 15 points to play for, and they say our away record is good of late. So just got to keep plugging away and keep the chins up and keep the lads up. Just work on training 1 or 2 little things and get them focused as a team rather than individuals again, and we'll be fine.